Hello, my dear students. This is Nabila, your EVS teacher from Mount Literacy School Jhansi. I welcome you all back to another video of EVS on the chapter Simple Machines. Today, we are going to discuss about few of the simple machines. Let's begin. The very first simple machine which we are going to discuss is wheel and axle. Let's see what is it. Wheel and axle is a type of simple machine made of a large wheel. This wheel is rigidly attached to a rod called an axle. The most common wheel and axles that people use every day are tires in a car, bus, and scooter. Wheels fixed to an axle move with less effort. They are used to move heavy objects and to set things in motion. In other words, we can say a rod called an axle is fitted with a wheel to create a wheel and axle arrangement. The wheel becomes a simple machine when combined with an axle, which is actually a small rod. It helps us to move things quickly and easily. Few examples of it are steering wheel, Ferris wheel, doorknob, and of course vehicles which we use in our day-to-day life also uses wheel and axle in it. Now let's see what is a pulley. A pulley is a grooved wheel over which a rope or belt is passed. A pulley with a rope can be used to lift heavy weights or change the direction of the force. For example, a pulley is used to lift water from wells. So, we can say that a pulley uses a wheel and a rope to lift the load. A pulley is used to raise heavy objects. Few examples of pulley are elevator, crane, and flagpole. Next is inclined plane. An inclined plane is a simple machine used to move objects to a higher place and vice versa. It is easier to push or roll an object up an inclined plane than to lift it directly. A gentle slope of a hill is an example of an inclined plane. A playground slide is also an example of an inclined plane. We can say that an inclined plane is a flat supporting surface with one end higher than the other, which is used as an aid for raising or lowering a load. An inclined plane is also known as a ramp. Truck ramp, playground slide, wheelchair ramp are the examples of an inclined plane. Next is screw. A screw is a type of nail with grooved cut in it. It has a winding edge which is called a thread. Less force is required to insert a screw into a wood and it holds the wood firmly. This is because of threads. A screw is actually an inclined plane wound around a rod. A screw is inserted into a piece of wood using a screwdriver. It is difficult to pull out a screw out of a piece of wood compared to a nail. This is because a screw is really an inclined plane that goes round and thus it holds things together through a longer distance with a stronger grip. A jar lid is another example of a screw. The last simple machine is wedge. The wedge works on the principle of an inclined plane. In a wedge, two inclined surfaces are joined together. When wedge is pushed into a gap, the load is forced on its sloping side. This makes it easier to force things apart. Example, an axe that a person uses to cut wood. In simpler words, we can say wedge is nothing but two inclined planes joined together to form a sharpened edge. A wedge is used as a cutting machine. Knife and axe are the examples of the wedge. This is all for today. I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching.